test scenarios. One is test plan, SRS, FRS, test scenarios, and then test cases guidelines and the test cases template. So we need to begin take care about. All these particular things we need to begin taking care about. Right? So all these particular things we need to begin taking care about in documenting with test cases, because we are considered as a tester. So as a tester, we need to take care about doing that particular respective testing activity. For doing that particular testing activity, for doing that particular testing activity, we need to be get take care about. We need to be get take care about documenting the required details. That documentation we are following with the specific template. According to that particular template, we need to be get take care about documenting with all the required test cases. This is what you guys need to be get comfortable. This is what you need to be get comfortable in documenting with the required test cases here. Okay, so now let's continue with the same. Let's continue with the same. Taking with mentioning about TC 026. That we got with the scenario up to 15. Scenario number 15 we have been done. Then taking with that particular scenario 16. Related to 3.2 only, verify labels in login page. Verify labels in login page. Right? Now, as usual, the same thing you will be writing it. Same thing you will be writing it. Considering the TS 060. Going with regular test step here. Considering the launch browser, which you will be taking with launch browser, and then taking with enter URL, and then considering the verify labels here. Considering the URL, the test data URL. What are the labels we got? Considering the username and password. Mentioning the username and password labels should be username and then password labels should be displayed. So which you will be taking with username and then password labels should be displayed. So this is what you will be taking with considering that. This is what we need to be get mentioning that particular one. Username, password, labels should be displayed. Okay. Then you will be taking with TC 027. Right? So TC 027, which you will be taking with TS 0 taking with 17. Let's see that. That particular one, you will be taking with that particular one. You will be consider verify links functionality. That particular one, verify links functionality. You need to be get take care about. You need to be get take care about in verifying with considering the links functionality. Okay, let's see that how we can consider that particular one, how we can write it. As usual, need to be get coming up with the same steps only. Writing with the step considering the launch browser. Writing with the step launch browser, and then taking with enter URL. Enter URL. After that, after that, which you will be taking with enter URL and considering the verify verify links functionality. Verify links functionality. Okay. In that 3.1, verify links functionality. In that 3.1, that particular 3.1, we need to be get mentioning that click on forgot password. Click on forgot password. 3.2, click on new user. New user. Register here. New user. Register here. And after that, click on. After that, click on. One is verify links functionality and taking with click on forgot password. Click on new user register and then click on build to. Click on, click on, go to build to. Click on, go to build to. After that, taking with 3.4, that you will be taking with click on info at the rate adactin.com. Click on info at the rate adactin.com. Right? So that is what we need to be take care about. What exactly that particular links are there need to be get provided. Considering with the test data, you will be taking with URL. Considering with the test data, that you will be taking with URL. Okay. Now you will be writing with the expected result 3.1. You are clicking on forgot password. Once you got click on forgot password, in general, that particular forgot password page should be forgot password page should be displayed. Forgot password page should be displayed. Taking with 3.2, new user register here. Considering the new user, considering the new user register page, new user register page should be displayed. New user register page should be displayed. And then taking with 3.3, that particular one, considering that you will be mentioning that build to. Build to page should be displayed. And then taking with 3.4, you're clicking on email. In general, if you click on email, if you click on that particular email, if you got click on that particular respective, if you click on that particular respective email, you need to be able to see that the compose mail one window. The compose mail window will be there. That particular one need to be displayed. So considering that, you will be taking with compose mail window. Compose mail window should be displayed. Compose mail window should be displayed. So this is how you guys need to be get continued in documenting with all the test cases. This is what exactly the job role of the manual tester. Not like your developer job role. Developer job role totally different. But considering that this particular one, taking with considering that this particular one, taking with the tester job role, no concept of coding, no concept of programming or any other things, right? So no concept of the coding or no concept of the programming. You need to be get take care about. You need to be get take care about documenting all the required test cases. You need to be get take care about in documenting with all the required test cases. Now we can see here scenario number 18. You need to be get mentioning that verify heading. You need to be get mentioning that verify heading. You need to be get take care about. You need to be get take care about in verifying with heading in login page. As usual, same steps will be followed considering that taking with launch browser. Taking with launch browser and then enter URL. Enter URL. After that, you will be considering that verify heading, verify heading. So which need to be get mentioning that verify heading. Expected result. What is that particular heading? Considering that existing. What is that heading? Let's see that requirement document. Let's see that what exactly that heading. Right. So existing user login. So that particular heading, we need to be get mentioning that. We need to be get mentioning that existing user login hyphen build one. Taking with existing user login hyphen build one. Okay, right. So that will be taking with mentioning dot existing user login hyphen build one. So that particular we need to be get mentioning dot. We need to be get mentioning dot heading should be displayed as existing user login. Heading should be displayed as existing user login hyphen build one. So what exactly that particular heading is there? What exactly that particular heading is there that it need to be get provided? And considering the TS019, which will be taking with another scenario, considering the verify images. We need to be get mention. We need to be get mention taking with verify images. You need to be get take care about. You need to be get take care about verify images. Okay, right. Let's see here. Let's see that how exactly we can do that particular activity considering that taking with launch browser and then enter URL. After that, verify images or image, whatever it can be. Considering that images should be displayed, images should be displayed based on based on mockup, based on mockup. Images should be displayed. Images should be displayed based on mockup, based on that particular respective markup. Images should be displayed. Okay, and then it will be taking with TC030. After that scenario 020, which you will be taking with that particular scenario that you will be taking with 20. Okay, so let's see that scenario number 20. That particular scenario number 20, verify text on image. Verify, verify text on image. So you need to be get verify. You need to be get verify text on image. We need to be get verify text on image. Okay, let's see here. Let's look into that. That will be taking with considering that it will be taking with considering that having with the one mentioning taking with enter URL, which you will be taking with launching with the browser and considering the enter URL. After that, we need to begin mentioning that verify text on, verify text on image. Now, test data URL. Just we are trying to get understand, we are trying to get understand how we can come up with in writing different type of the test cases. We are coming up with in understanding how we can write different type of test cases. Okay, right. You can see here. Considering that this particular one, we need to begin mentioning that we need to begin mentioning that on image, on image should be displayed as text on image, text on image should be displayed as what exactly the text, what exactly particular about having with, right? So this is how you need to begin. This is how you need to begin take care about in documenting with writing that particular respective testing cases, and then considering the next testing case. This is what you guys need to practice. This is what your practical job role as a manual tester. This is what exactly your practical manual job role as a tester. So as a tester, you need to begin take care about, as a tester, you need to begin taking care about in documenting this particular respective test cases, considering the 0T1 scenario number 21, that particular one, verify links on image, verify links on image. Now we can see here, considering that you will be taking with that particular test cases, you need to write that particular step, considering that launching with the browser and then taking with end URL and then considering the verify links functionality, verify links functionality, or else you need to begin mention taking with launch browser, right? So launch browser and considering that enter URL. After that, verify links on image, verify links on image. 3.1, click on 3.1, click on Play Store, click on Play Store. 3.2, 3.2, taking with, click on Google Play, click on Google Play. Considering that URL, considering that URL, taking with 3.1, 3.1. This is iOS. So this particular one, considering that mentioning about iOS page or iOS store should be displayed, should be displayed. 3.2, 3.2, considering that Play Store. 3.2, considering that Play Store should be displayed. Play Store should be displayed. So what exactly that particular result, what exactly that particular result we need to expect, what exactly that particular result is related to, we need to expect. And then TC 0 32, TC 0 32, then taking with another scenario, then taking with another scenario,
that you will be taking with 22. Taking with 22. So what is the 22? Verify important nodes. Verify important nodes. You need to be writing considering the verify important nodes. Considering the scenario number 22. Okay. So that particular one, as usual, taking with launch browser, which you will be taking with launch browser. You need to be get take care about. You need to be get take care about launching with the browser and considering the enter URL, which you will be taking with, which you will be taking with enter URL, and then taking with that particular third step. You need to begin considering the verify important, considering the verify important nodes. Okay, which you will be taking URL. That you will be mentioning that you will be taking with important nodes. Important nodes should be displayed as. Important nodes should be displayed as. Okay, so what exactly that particular important nodes is there? What exactly that particular important nodes is there? You need to be get provide that particular respective important nodes. Considering the test case 33, scenario number 23, verify welcome text. Verify welcome text. That particular test case, same thing you will follow 023. Writing with the step, writing with the step, considering the launch browser, considering the launch browser, taking with enter URL, taking with enter URL, verify welcome text, verify welcome text. Okay, then you will be taking with URL. Now, what is expected result? Considering that welcome text should be, welcome text should be displayed as, welcome text should be displayed as. We need to take care about, we need to take care about that particular welcome text. What exactly that particular welcome text? What exactly that particular welcome text is there? Need to be get displayed, need to be get displayed that particular welcome text, right? And then you will be taking with TC034, and then considering that you will be taking with that particular scenario, which you will be taking with 24. So what is the scenario? The scenario, verify search hotel functionality. Verify search hotel functionality. Let's see how we can write it. Let's see that how we can write it. That will be taking with writing all the steps. That will be taking with writing all the steps. First step, you will consider login into application. So not required to write all the steps once again, because login into application, what are the steps will get? Enter, sorry, launching with the browser, launching with the browser, and considering the enter URL, launching with the browser, and then considering the entering with the URL, which you will be taking with, which you will be taking with entering with URL. So need to be get take care about, we need to be get take care about entering with that particular respective URL. After that, right. So after that, you will be taking with, after that, which you will be taking with, you need to be get taking care about Once you got login into application, once you got login into, once you got login into application, you need to be get take care about, you need to be get take care about in having with the steps. See the steps how we can do. So you got login, right? So once you done the login, you need to verify, you need to verify this particular search hotel functionality. You need to verify search hotel functionality. Okay. So this particular one, we are taking with, this particular one we are taking with. How you can confirm? You have to select all the options here. You need to select all the required fields and click on search button. So let's go with that. Considering that login into application, select all the required fields. Select all the required fields. After that, click on search button. Click on search button. So you need to provide all the test data, URL, username, password, and then taking with location, right? So after that, which you will be taking with hotel name, whatever the test data is there, you need to provide, you need to be get provide all that particular one. You need to be get provide all that particular one. So now that will be taking with expected result. What is expected result? You will be mentioning the select hotel. Select hotel page should be, select hotel page should be displayed. Select hotel page should be displayed. Okay. So and after that, TC 035. And then taking with this particular scenario 24 only. I'm taking the scenario 24. You can try with a different combination. As an example, you are taking with login into, you are taking with login into application, which you will be taking with login into application. Then you will take care about, click on search button. I'll take care about, click on search button. And then you will be taking with, you need to provide all the required test data. So you need to be get provide that test data considering the URL, username, and then taking with password. Okay. Now expected result. You are not selecting any required fields, right? Without selecting the required fields, we need to be get click on. Without selecting with the required fields, you need to be get click on that particular login button, right? So by that, what will happen? It has to take care about, error message should be displayed. It has to take care about error message should be displayed. So this is how you need to come up with documenting with all the required combinations to test that particular functionality, what are all the combinations are there. You have to take care about, you need to take care about all that particular respective combinations, right? So I'm just taking another scenario, but you guys need to be get look into that. You guys need to be get look into that all the possible combinations here. Okay, right. So now you can see here, considering that you will be taking with, which you will be taking with in considering that another one, verify reset button. Verify reset button. Let's see that. As usual, you will be taking with, TS 025. Third, you will be taking with the required step. Considering that, click on reset button. Click on reset button. You need to provide all the required test data. Now here you will be mentioning that user entered data. User entered data should be clear. What exactly the data got entered? What exactly the data got entered? That particular data should be clear. Okay. And after that, what is the next one? Verify drop-down buttons. Verify drop-down buttons. Not like buttons, verify drop-down. So verify drop-down. So verify drop-downs, verify drop-downs in search hotel page, drop-down functionality. Okay, let's see that how we can write it. Let's see that how we can write it. TS026. Writing with the steps, considering the launch a browser and then, sorry, not launch browser, login. So considering the login into application, and then taking with select, and then taking with, you need to be get mentioning about select. Okay, so you need to select required values. You need to select required values from drop down. You need to select required values from drop down. So for drop down functionality, what is the expected result? According to your understandings, what will be the expected result? Related to the drop down, what is the expected result you can consider? Expected result. Right. Now we can see that in simple text box of functionality. So that particular text box of functionality, we need to be get considering that user entered data. User entered data should be displayed. The text box of functionality, we need to be get mentioning that. You need to be get mentioning that taking with, entering with the data. Button functionality, performing click activity. Button functionality, performing click activity. Right? So need to be get take care about. You need to be get take care about click activity. Okay. So in a similar way, taking care about, having with this particular one, drop down. So this particular drop down, once you click on the drop down, right? So if we get click on drop down, that particular drop down option should be displayed. So whatever the option, you can see here, which you will be considering that, whatever the option you got selected, that option, that particular option should be displayed. Whatever the option you got selected, that particular option should be displayed. So that is what you will be taking with, that is what you need to be get mentioning about in taking with drop down. As simple, user selected, selected option should be displayed. User selected option should be displayed. Right? So that is what it will be taking with drop down. So in this way, you need to come up with taking care about in documenting with all the required test cases. What are other scenarios we got? Taking with that particular one. Text box functionality, same. How we written for login page in the same way. Labels also, same thing you can write. Mandatory fields, heading, date format, links, everything you can write in the same way. For example, this scenario 34, hello text, how we need to write. Let's see how we can write the welcome text. Previous things I'm not writing because how we written for login page and then user registration page, in the same way you can continue because it will be the similar. In the same way, you guys can continue writing that particular test cases. Okay, so now you will be considering the taking with this particular 34, verify hello text. Verify hello text. Now we can see how we can write it. 0, 34, 0, 38. See the steps how we can write. Considering the login into application. Login into application. Verify hello text. URL, username, and then taking with password. Okay, URL, username, and then taking with password. Right? Now here you need to be get provide. You need to be get provide this particular one. How you can write the expected result? That particular welcome text. I mean not welcome text, hello text. After hello, you are getting some text, but from where you are getting this text, what you entered in the username. I mean, in the login page, whatever the username you entered, the same thing need to be displayed. So in the login page, if you are taking with hello ABC, I mean ABC you entered, then it has to display hello ABC. You entered Naresh IT, then here it has to display hello Naresh IT. What exactly the username is entering, the same username it has to display. Let's see how we can write. Considering that user entered username, user entered username in login page, user entered username in login page, should be displayed as hello, should be displayed as hello, taking the particular username. You need to take that particular respective username. Now should be displayed as hello username on where it has to display, it's need to be get display on taking with search hotel page, and then taking with select hotel page. After that, which will be taking with book a hotel page, right? So book a hotel page, whatever it can be, need to be get take care about. Whatever it can be, need to be get take care about in having that particular pages. So that is how you need to take care about. That is how you need to be get take care about in having that particular respective step. In having that particular respective step. This is what we need to take care about in coming up with writing with the test cases, writing with the test cases, and then writing with scenarios. This is what you guys need to get comfortable. This is what you need to get comfortable. You guys need to get taking care about. You guys need to be taking care about in having. You need to be taking care about in comfortable writing. You need to be considering that. Okay, so you need to be take care about in having with this particular test cases and then considering the test scenarios. Okay, so now see the whole concept here. If we consider this particular whole concept, if we consider this particular whole thing, our main target, taking care about our main target is in completion or taking care about in implementing the activity of STLC. So as part of STLC, what are the things we completed? Done with requirements understanding, then we done with test plan, after that test scenarios, and then test cases. Now we need to start the very most important concept. We need to start the very most important concept that we're taking with test execution. Test execution. So after test execution, taking with bug reporting, and the last activity considering the test closure. The last activity, test closure. Right. So the last activity we need to get considered test closure. So this is what we need to get complete as part of manual testing. As part of the manual testing, we need to take care about in doing all these activities. So the whole manual testing, zero programming. The whole manual testing, zero programming. There is no programming at all. So most of the time you need to go with documentation. Okay, so now let's go with the new concept. Everyone, write with the new heading is test execution. With the new heading, write with the new heading test execution.